music you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a crib with it.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Leading the 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Now, a fine welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewart here as punter Braden Mann gets us started. And here we go on EA Sports. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running on first here with Jacobs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Check white. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
Go and run again with Jacobs. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Bryce Huff in on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Completed over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. He brushed him off with ease. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. 2nd and 3 now. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It's got got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Opening drive going according to plan. This is first and 10 at the 36.
A gain of 11. First down, 49ers.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Purdy on the play action. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And one expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is Cup. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Robinson with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go.
To the air with Love. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Big throw out wide by Love. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down from the 42.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. First and 10.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
On first and 10, here's Love. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And it's going to be second down.
Stumped there defensively.
Let's go.
Back to the air. Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. The Amador Lenore there on the stop. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Love from the gun. Kraft has it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Putting 24 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
1 quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Set. Ready.
On second down, Jacobs. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ready. Yellow.
Love on 3rd and short. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 6.
14. 49ers 8.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Kittle makes the catch. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, Purdy to throw. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action now with Purdy. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Sending him on the dime. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Rashawn Gary with that tackle. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Well, I know it says running back on the roster, Brock, but this guy's having a pretty great start catching the football instead.
It's what the best of them do. I mean, look around the league. These running backs want to get paid, right? They want theirs. Well, catch a ball like this, and trust me, you'll get yours.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
The 49ers will line
Here's
up
Purdy
for
to
the
throw for it.
two-point
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Man, just great work by the defense there, Brock. The coverage really forced that throw short of the goal line, and then they got downhill to clean that play up.
I love that word right there. You just nailed it, downhill. You throw it short, you allow those defenders with great speed and tenacity to come downhill on you. No chance for the 2 points.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They find Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Down, ready, go. 33, yellow, ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Takes this in at the 25. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun is Purdy. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And for a long time now in the NFL, going back to the 80s even, 4,000 yards has been the threshold that you gotta hit to have a truly great year. And with that last completion, he's crossed that mark for the season. Congratulations to him. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
to throw again, it's Purdy.
29-yard line.
Looking underneath here, it's James. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another 49er.
To the air again. Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He's got it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On out wide. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Setting up 2nd and goal. Blitz coming for Purdy. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now it's Purdy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to try to throw for it. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead.
Packers 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And this is Drake May. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's Bijan Robinson. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons with a 10-point lead, 17-7, your halftime score. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the first-round draft pick, J.J. McCarthy. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Vikings lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Purdy looking to throw. Check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. I'm just going to go out on a limb, Parker, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. There's a give inside to James. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now run. James. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 more yards.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. Oh, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
The 49ers will line up.
Now Purdy has it at the 2. And he's into the end zone. The call pays off. They lead by 16 now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
Here we ready.
3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running with James. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know you can set the table for more.
And a 49er first down.
They run. It's James. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Stop.
Here's Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Run now with James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion. They've got first down here from the 36. Playing favorites with the fullback here. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Purdy. Screen play here for James. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 9 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the 49ers with the football and a comfortable lead as well. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Carry here for James. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Get set, get set.
This is James. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Purdy gonna go on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable throwing anything in your playbook.
Quick throw out wide by Love. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. At the 20. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a taunt to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty taunt.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a 1-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. Means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Running this with James. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to the well again. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Another carry for him. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arinda. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll run here on first down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. It's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Back to Pearsall again. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. We're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Throwing from the gun here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 13-yard
Play fake. It's Love. Go right side, and Dobbs has it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense to the line fast.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Set, go, ready.
Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's got it complete to Reed. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Packers. 1st down.
Motioning the tight end now.
At the 45-yard line.
It's to Reed again. And he's tackled for no gain. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Love from the gun.
6-yard line.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Come on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking underneath here. It's James. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
To the air again. Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Spam the shit out of that play.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
38, Packers 20.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line.
That was a fucking accident.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers first down.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Setting up the screen. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again. Love. He brings it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that it could do, but it just shows you in the NFL. Premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
First down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pass is pulled in by James. And he will have the 1st down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
13 yards on the play. That's another 49.
In the red zone now. Brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
12 more yards. That's another 49.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Screen play here for James. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2. To throw again, it's Purdy. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Green Bay.
Thanks for watching.